Hey, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode we're going to talk about keto, budget, and low, inexpensive cost meals coming up next. Hi guys, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing, clicking the little bell for the notifications, and checking out my daily blog, CountessofLowCarb.com, for all things keto and all things intermittent fasting. I have lost 50 pounds through keto and intermittent fasting, and I'm racing towards the last 50 pounds. So let's dive into the video on keto on a budget. Keto does not have to cost a lot of money. It does not. Some people may say it does, but it really doesn't. So I'm going to show you all of my delicious goodies that I just got at the grocery store. It is literally 2 or 3 days after July 4th. I have done this with Memorial Day, and I'll do it again with Labor Day. Any sort of grilling holidays is when I stock up on my meat, and I simply just freeze it. So in addition to doing that trick, which I've done in a couple of other videos that you've seen, I have a couple other tools in my tool belt. So one is that I never say this sausage right, and I don't want to start with this as the first thing of me sounding like an idiot in the video, but it's the chorizo. Sorry, I'm butchering it. It's like how I used to say autophagy, completely wrong. But the Chorizo sausage was on 33% off still. Nothing wrong with it. It has 1 net carb per 2 ounces. So if I did 4 ounces of it, it would be 2 net carbs. It's a great source of fat. It's 20 grams of fat per 4 ounces, great source of fat. I got 2 of them. I will freeze both of these. We use these for a casserole. We use them for something with eggs. Really, when I see meat like this that is 33% off, it looks great. It has no hormones added, no steroids added. Good quality meat. I'm getting it, and I'm getting 2 or 3 of them. The next thing that I did, and I've talked about this before in other videos, but going after July 4th, Memorial Day, Labor Day, any sort of holiday. For example, if you go after Easter for hams, you can do the same thing for that. So think of meat holidays, like Thanksgiving, you can get discounted turkeys after that, but who really wants that? But you can. And that's when you should stock up on your meat. So I simply got this. It was regularly priced $6.50. While this wasn't a huge savings, it was 33% off. In previous hauls, I've gotten 50% off. This one was 33% off. But for my family, I can totally use these burgers for them. I also got my value pack meat, same thing, 33% off. It wasn't 50% off, but it's great beef. The only thing was that it's expiring. The sell by date is tomorrow, and so I just need to make sure I freeze it, and then when I unfreeze it, that we eat it basically that night and the next day. So it's the only thing wrong with it, is that. I also, in addition, got a couple of other things. That same thing, sell by date on this was July 7th. I mean, sell by, not eat by, but it's a New York strip steak, $13 per pound, and this was priced down to $2.96, originally $5.72. So that's a great savings. Like, what is that, 35% off? 55% off? I'm doing the math wrong, but great savings. One little steak. I can heat this up for a lunch one day and have that as a quick lunch. It's New York strip steak for $3 in Lake Flynn. The next thing that I got was some uncured bacon. And so in our grocery store, I go to Aldi. Y'all know I love shopping at Aldi. This is a Martin's that is part of the Giant chain, but any other grocery chains do this as well, where they have a clearance section for their meat. Today is Friday. I went this morning around 10 or 11 o'clock to check out to make sure the butcher had time to put the little yellow discounted stickers on them. But I got my bacon. It's the Jaja uncured bacon, no nitrates added, no antibiotics, no hormones added, no byproducts, all vegetarian bled, blah, blah, blah. The high quality bacon, it was $3.50, so it was 50% off. The only thing is that it has to be, the sell by date is today. And then on the back of it, I kept looking, I always look to see what is wrong with the meat. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just making sure the sell date is July 8th. So, which is in a day or 2 days from now, when I'm filming this. Next thing I got that I literally was in the grocery store and I went, when I saw it, was these Ain't No Holla Back, y'all. I was literally singing Gwen Stefani in my head as I saw these, because it is Applegate, which is awesome. They do no antibiotics, humanely raised animals. It's the uncured, and I can't stress, it's salami. It's basically what it is. It's $1.99, regularly $5. Same thing, nothing wrong with it. It's just the sell by date is today. Again, sell by date, not eat by date. But what I'm gonna do is our family will eat this today for dinner. I'll incorporate this as a dinner that we're gonna have. And this other package, I will freeze it. You may think, oh, that's gross. No, it's not. What I'll do is I'll freeze it, and then I'll unfreeze it, and then I'll use it in my broiler to make my broiler chips and make these little things, see they're like that size circles. I'll broil them for 2 to 3 minutes. It makes them really like crispy, and then I can use those with chips with guacamole or sour cream, or put a little bit of cheese melted on them. These things are awesome for $2, and I love this brand. I love Applegate. I was like digging at the like in the clearance tub of the meat for it. And the grocery store I went to, Martin's, we used to shop there before I found Aldi, and Aldi literally cut our grocery bill in half. Like Aldi, bar none, awesome, but their meat selection isn't super great. And I do like that this Martin's, which is part of the giant chain, sells humanely raised things, which makes me feel better. Although Aldi does does do that, but it's hit or miss depending on the meat sales and things like that. This is just easier. And many of y'all know I do live in the Shenandoah Valley. We do have cattle that are around us, and that is also an alternative source that I really try to do by buying locally. So here's my booty. Here's my booty of discounted meat. Keto on a budget. You can eat awesome meat. It's just doing it smartly and on a rotation system. So when for example, I will probably cook this today, so it's already cooked, and then we just have something grabby, and we'll make sure that we use these as part of our dinners tonight. I'm just switching our dinners around and our lunches tomorrow around to incorporate these in for such great savings. Literally over 50% off on meat, great quality meat. Hello, New York strip steak for $2.96. Totally excited about it. And if you like this video, make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe. Check out CountessOfLowCarb.com, my daily blog for all things keto and intermittent fasting. And check out my new course, Crush It with Countess, for a weight loss style of how I'm looping past my 50-pound weight loss and into the next 50 pounds. It's working, y'all, and I've got awesome tips. That course is 3 videos, a workbook, and printables that come with it. It's redonk. It is gonna be so good. So, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a great day. Bye, guys.